Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The SMU Mustangs offense trots out there to open this game. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. The Mustangs will have to punt this one away. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, 2 of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude. He doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move a defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Powering right past the defender. And now the defense able to bring him down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Brewer. Catch made on the left side. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. Buckeyes will line up to kick it away.
Number 17 on to kick it away.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fair catch made at the 40. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called middle guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
The sack sets up second down. He'll hand it off. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And the Mustangs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And he'll drop back here on third down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Brewer. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Zero running road. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now it's second down here.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48. The Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On third down, it's a handoff. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the punt heads out of bounds. They will spot this about the 35. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. A new set of downs after that completion.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. A pre-snap motion from the offense. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Ohio State.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll be brought down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Brewer. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Locates the tight end. Is complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. So that's a receiver. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Dropping back, it's Brewer. Catch made by the tight end. And he's brought down there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Off target with the throw, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the Mustangs bring their punt team onto the field. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Brewer. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves them closer to the goal line. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Trying to extend the play. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Brewer. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Mustangs will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. We get the second half started with the running play. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that previous play. Quick throw. The catch is made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important third down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Extending the play now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass this time. Moves left out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning. Gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, an old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Brewer. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They can't stop him. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes him pay for it, gets all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he's tackled after the catch. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. And the coverage C gets the returner to the ground. And the Ohio State offense coming back onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field. It's Brewer. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the quarterback dropping back. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
At the 46. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To the air, it's Brewer. Looking to scramble. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost them 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ohio State.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Back to throw. It's Brewer. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They're going to pull it down and run. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. The Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Allen. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Mustangs took it a cash in this red zone trip. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Same tailback, another carry. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. Might have to try the extra point.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
17, SMU 7.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Brewer. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Boy, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Buckeyes will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. But he's got some space here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Defense not pressing this time. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down out at the 46. The Mustangs come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. He's got the first down and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab. It's Allen. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Linebacker shifting around now. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. They'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They've got to gain some yardage to get in better field goal position here. How efficient can they be? How much risk will they take? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team. Who's going to execute better? And just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.